that nigga.
What's up with it, YouTube? Good morning. It's early. As always, it seems like I'm always doing early videos. Look, what's going on with y'all? I'm about to give y'all a little story time of some that happened from my past, like a while back, yo. What's going on with y'all? They all talking? We boss vlogging. Y'all with me? Y'all my ones? Let's get it. So, and I'm shaving too, so don't mind me shaving. But look, yo, I'll say it was about 9 years back or whatever. I worked at Burlington coat factory. A lot of my homies that know me, they know this already. So I was working at Burlington coat factory, but I was off on this specific day. I was off of work, you feel me? So my boss called me in. She was like, hey, we short staffed today. Can you just come work for a couple hours? You know what I mean? Me, it's a Sunday. I'm like, shit, why not? I ain't got nothing better to do, yo. So I go in. So rush past all of the morning talk. I get in there. I'm working already. I'm in my department already. I'm working already, and I'm in my department. I worked in the shoe department at the time. So I'm working or whatever, and then this one old lady come in. Now y'all could look her name up. I promise you, you'll find her. You'll see the whole situation. This lady's name was Linda Brown, yo. So an old lady coming to the store named Linda Brown, yo. And she come to the shoe department, and she older, so you know how they. So she's like, oh baby, can you help me find a couple shoes, please? I just need a couple pairs of shoes. So I'm like, I got you. What you looking for? You know, asking the specifics. So she tell me what she need. I wound up running her through the department, and I wound up helping her find like 5 pairs of shoes, yo. So she leave my department, but before she leaves, she was like, oh, thank you, baby. I want to get you something for, you know, saving your time and helping me out to find some shoes. What you want, baby? You want some Red Lobster? And I don't know if she was serious or not, but I'm like, nah. I'm good. I'm like, all you gotta do is get me a foot long, a Subway foot long. You feel me? Like, I ain't bring no lunch that day. I'm like, why not? Shit. So she like, all right, baby, I'm gonna get that for you. Now I'm thinking we just joking, playing around for real. I ain't taking her serious. Man, I'm working. A couple minutes go by. You see customers zoom past me, past my department, yo, flying. But I'm like, oh, they probably just playing in the store, ignorant, you know what I mean? But then I see more customers run past my department. So now I'm getting curious, yo. I'm like, what are they doing? What's going on? So the next set of customers that ran past my department, I stopped them, yo. I was like, excuse me, what's the situation? Man, this nigga told me, he was like, hey, there's a lady up front, and she said that she claimed she won, I forget if it was $1 million or 10 million. Between one of those two, $1 million or 10 million. But it's a lady up there claiming that she won yada amount of money. And she said she buying everybody in the store $500 worth of stuff. Like $500 worth of items. Yo, I ain't never clocked out so fast in my life. I clocked out. I called my BM or whatever. I'm like, come up here. My BM Nichelle. I'm like, Nichelle, come up here, yo. I'm like, bring whatever you can. I'm like, I'm about to get $500 worth of stuff for me. You about to get $500 worth of stuff for you. I'm like, we about to snatch stuff up for the kids. Like, going off mentally, ready for everything that this lady was about to give us. So my boss, she come out the back, and she was like, She was like, employees can't purchase nothing until all of the customers got their items already. And she had already just paid for like 4 people's stuff, yo. So it's legit. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, this lady really got bread. So everybody in the line, yo, like, you got people calling their family members up to the store, like, yo, it's the lady, blah, 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 blah. So by the time my baby mom got up there, packed, yo. No more carts, no nothing. Like, people was stuffing clothes and items in baby strollers because there was no more carts. It was wild this day, yo. Like, everybody was in there. So after my boss said what she said about the employees not being able to purchase, I clocked back in. We all waiting up front and just watching everybody get their merchandise. You feel me? we up there talking, the employees, we like, oh, I'm about to get this. And I was just about to go back to New York for like 2 weeks. So I'm like, shit, I'm about to get all of the hoodies. You feel me? Everything, yo. I'm thinking I'm about to have all of the merch. Yo. I'll say a couple hours went by, yo. And then my boss came back up front. So, as she coming up front, you got cops coming into Burlington. A bunch of cops coming into Burlington, yo. I'm like, all right, they must be here just to keep the, keep the pandemonium to a minimum, yo. Because it was packed. Our store was packed from front to back. There was no space for nothing, yo. So they come in, and then they start locking doors, yo. They start locking all the doors up front. We had like 5 doors up front at the time. They locked every single one except for one on the side. So we looking like, what is going on, yo? So then my boss comes to the, she gets on the intercom, yo, and she's like, attention Burlington Coat Factory customers, if you are not making your own purchase, please put the merchandise that you once selected because the lady does not have the amount of money that she once stated. I fucked up, but y'all get what I was trying to say. Yo, everybody in the store heard that, turned to Jumanji in 3 seconds. All you see is customers in the back of the store throwing coat racks, tossing shoes on the floor, throwing clothes on the floor, like everything. Yo, they start destroying the whole store. So the cops in there trying to keep to a minimum, and I kid you not, I swear to God on my soul, my life, yo. Everybody doing this and destroying the store, but they still had a cop up front, right, keeping watch at the door. We had a dude that used to come in Burlington for months, yo, and he looked just like Cat Williams, and he would be stealing everything. He'd been stealing from us for months, yo, but nobody ever really was able to stop him, or, we ain't allowed to put our hands on him. Even if you stealing from that mug, we can't touch you. All we can do is say, hey, stop, what are you doing? That don't do nothing to nobody. So he was hitting us for months, yo. But this particular day, since the cops locked all the doors, he could only go through that one door on the side. Cop right there. So my boss, she recognized him instantly. She hated this nigga, yo. She hated this nigga with a passion. So he trying to get ready to walk out. He got his daughter with him. She had to be like 4 or 5 years old. He had his daughter with him, and my boss told the cop, like, excuse me, can you stop this man? Can you stop this man? Because he's been stealing from us for a while now, and he keeps trying to deny it, da-da-da. So the man was like, ma'am, you got all this going on. Why you worried about me? Yada, yada, pleading this case. And man, the cop kept it 100 with him. The cop was like, look, we got a lot going on right now. We really don't have time to deal with your particular situation today. So you can either take off anything that you stole and leave it here and then go about your business, or we taking you in right now. Yo, when I tell you this man started taking off the jackets and shit he had, still had tags dangling off the merchandise, yo. This man had everything and then some in our store, yo. He had everything that he could possibly carry with 2 hands and stuffed inside his coat. So he started stripping, taking off everything, yo. And then he tried to walk out, but the cop was like, excuse me, sir, hold on 1 second. So before the cop could even walk over to him to like check him some more, he was like, oh, hold up. This dude, I told you, he had his daughter with him. She had a little rolly book bag with her. A little pink rolly book bag with the wheels on it. This nigga stopped, went to his daughter's book bag, yo, unzipped the book bag, start ripping clothes out of his daughter's book bag, yo. I'm like, this nigga had her in on it too. I'm like, yo, niggas is wild, yo. I would never, I don't steal as it is, you feel me? To each his own. But if I was a criminal and I was stealing, I'm not involving my daughter, yo. Like, what you doing? What are you doing as a dad? You weak for that, nigga. But anyway, he take all this stuff out and he wound up leaving the store, yo. So with that being said, they put everybody out. Like, everybody had to leave Burlington except for the employees. And it's because the lady that claimed she had the little 1 million or 10 million, she rented a limo driver for the day. He had a stretch Hummer, like a Hummer limousine, yo. And this nigga came in the store like, look, yo, I need to talk to her because she still hasn't paid me yet. And I've been driving her around all day. So we like, what? Man, come to find, this lady was mentally ill, yo. And she did win some money, but she only won $10,000. She didn't win no 1 million, 10 million. So with her stating that, they came in and wound up taking her ass to the crazy house. But the only reason they caught her is because the limo driver said what he said, and she was talking about going to do the same thing at Walmart. If it was bad at Burlington, imagine if she would have made it to Walmart and made that comment that she had such and such amount of money and buying everybody $500 worth of shit. Imagine what that would have looked like by the end of the day, yo. That shit would have been crazy. But needless to say, they caught her, they stopped her or whatever, you know what I mean? So the people that she did buy this stuff for, they got to keep their stuff, of course, because she did pay money for it. But nigga, I ain't getting no merchandise. I ain't getting no type of nothing. No hoodies, no nothing. You get what I'm saying? Because I was an employee. Like I told y'all, my boss said we couldn't get shit till after everybody else. So by that time, once they figured everything out, nothing, yo. Store destroyed. It took us 3 days to clean up the entire store, yo. 3 whole days. And we had to call in Reynoldsburg High School to come help us. Like half the students from Reynoldsburg High School came to help us clean up the store. That store ain't even a third shift job. We was open through midnight to the morning cleaning up that store for 3 days, yo. And I still ain't get my foot long. Alright, y'all, we outside with it. Clean cut, you know what I mean? Had to freshen up right quick. But that's pretty much the end of this vlog. You know, I got like, listen, that was one of the lightest stories I'm ever going to tell you. So if y'all want to see some more vlogs and some more story time, let me know, because I've really got like, I've been through some shit, man. I'm telling you. So if y'all want to hear some more story time, I got some crazy stories for y'all, yo. Some funny as hell, some personal that probably still piss me off to this day, but I'll talk with y'all because y'all my ones. So I love y'all, yo. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hit that like and subscribe if y'all want some more vlogs and story times. We out.
Yeah, and we chillin' in the sauna. Nigga gotta warn you, don't do dumb shit. If you not a gangster, don't try to run shit. Nigga chill, try to jump it, gon' plummet. Nigga better chill, nigga really don't want it. Nah, not roll with the team. Yeah, my niggas going in and we chillin' though, but we still go for the cream, motherfucking 0112. All hell, go ahead, step into the kitchen. Nigga, what you doing? No, we on the money mission. Know that we got it, and it's good for the getting all day. Yeah.